Hi, everybody. Welcome to Tuesday's Truth with Alonda Hassel. So a really great sister friend of mine, Lanessa Joyner Robinson, my heart, my sister, sent me this post, and it just really resonated with me. It was by Questlove, and just some things that he is learning and has learned through his process. And one thing that he shared was about being in the moment. And I'm actually going to read what he said. He said, there are 3 layers to a moment: your experience, your awareness of the experience, and then your story about the experience. And he says, be mindful of the story. And I think it sort of resonated with me because we're in a time in our society when it's very difficult to be present where you are, because we have access. And I'm as guilty as the next person to pick up my phone and to sort of go through that and laugh and shock and all those things that we see on social media or the news or whatever it is we are a game, whatever it is we're interacting with on our phone. Being in the moment and experiencing a event or a time, it seems to be lost, and we lose valuable relationships, we lose valuable time because we're not always present, we're not always there in the moment. And I try to make a more conscious effort to be locked in and to be mindful and to enjoy those moments, so that the story of my experience is truth of my experience and not something that I sort of create because I missed the experience, if that makes sense. You ever hear someone retell a story that happened and they sort of embellish it, and you're like, wait a minute, I don't remember all of those details. I don't remember it being that dramatic. I don't remember, all these little details that you're adding, because sometimes we're not locked in and present where we are, that we have to embellish. We have to make the story become something that is not our truth, not our reality, because we missed it. And so a part of knowing our worth, especially in a time where people are leaving this earth, people that you would have never thought are dying, to just be present, to just find a way to be fully involved and engrossed in every experience that you're fortunate to have, is really, really important. And it reminds me of a story where, and I've seen a couple people share it, where it just says, make the chili. And there are things that a husband and wife are sort of going through, and one of them wanted chili, and they didn't, the wife wanted chili, the husband did a bunch of other things and never got the ingredients, never made sure that the chili was made, and it didn't seem significant until she was no longer alive. And those things that our families, I think I messed that story up, but I think you'll get it. Those things that our family, our friends, important people in our lives are asking for, and we sort of say, I don't feel like the experience, I don't want to be a part of that, or I'll come, but I don't really want to interact and fully involve myself in it. Make the chili so that you don't have regrets, so that you don't look back at an experience and have to embellish it because you were there but you weren't there. And that is all a part of us growing our worth and understanding the value that comes from having interaction with people that you love and that you care for, and just helping them to know that you are invested in them and in the time that you have with them. It's just very, very important. So enjoy your experiences, be aware of your experiences, and then be able to have your story about the experience. But make sure your story is your truth and not something that you had to embellish because you weren't locked in. All right, that is my Tuesday's truth. I hope that it made sense. It really resonated with me. I don't know, maybe because I need to be more present in my experiences when it comes to certain things. So I feel the push to put my phone down, to not think about, not multitask, not do all these other things, but to simply enjoy the moment so that I can have a good story to tell about that experience. All right, that's my Tuesday's truth. Have a fantastic Tuesday. I love you all, and I hope that this helps you and makes some sense. Give it a like, share it with someone to help them lock in like I need to lock in better. And I think we'll all be better for it. All right, have a great Tuesday. Bye.